So, future me here, I'm editing this video and I am very sorry for the sound. I was using a new microphone that day. I filmed the entire tour with that microphone. The sound is pretty bad. I can't refilm this entire thing because the renovation is well on its way, so it's not in that state anymore. However, please bear with me. I'm not using that microphone in later videos, it's just in this one. So I won't be holding you hostage here anymore, and let's just begin with the tour.
I am standing in my new apartment, so let's do a tour. Disclaimer before we start, I'm using a new microphone. Hopefully, it's okay because it's very echoey here without a microphone. The second thing is please do not mind the art on the walls and everything. It used to be a museum, it used to be an art exhibition. People used the space for filming music videos and stuff like that. So just please don't be scared. And we're completely renovating the entire space. So that's not what it's going to look like. But let's begin the tour. So please appreciate the camera work. I don't have a cameraman, I just have a tripod, and we don't have the best lighting, but we're gonna work what we have. So this is the entryway. The ceilings are 3 meters, 30 centimeters, which I fell in love with at the beginning because it's just elevates the entire space. This is original wood doors from 1926, I believe, is when the building was made. And there's two doors. The original floors are also from 1926. So this is the first room. It's right on the left of the entryway, and this is going to be split in two parts. That's the plan, at least. So you have plumbing here, which we are going to turn into a bathroom, basically a toilet. So there's going to be a wall here. We're going to have a, what is it called? A toilet, a sink, and laundry and dryer, and then with the wall.
It's so funny to watch this back because it was taking about a month ago and the plan changed a lot. So I think we had 17 versions of the plan to hand into the architect. So a bunch of what I'm saying in the video is not actually gonna be like how it is, but that's gonna go in due time.
Here, there's going to be a door here, which can be accessed from the other room. And this is going to be an office space and a couch and like TV situation, either to entertain or sleep guests once they come. And if they come, we're not very guest friendly. But yeah, this once again, just empty rooms, everything is as it is. So I'm very sorry about all of the lighting, but I have to work with what I have. Yeah, so this is currently what the room looks like. Very interesting art on the walls. But yeah, that's plumbing right there. And these are, once again, original floors. I'm sorry, I'm trying to move my tripod. This is the next room over. This is going to be kind of the kitchen slash dining room. Once again, don't mind the art. The plan is to have the kitchen here and another island here. So it's going to be like a double situation. And probably, yeah, storage up. And the entryway is probably also going to have different um, cupboards and wardrobes for storage of clothes and stuff like that. So this is the other side of the room. You have two big windows here. All of this is leakage. Like historically, the roof is now repaired, and this just should be, covered and taken care of, but there's no active leaks. And then here is where the door would be to the room that I said previously. The plan is to have like storage and TV stand here and a TV, a dining table and chair situation here. And then, depending on how much space, probably storage or some artwork or something. And then, once again, kitchen is on that side. Here is the entrance to the main bedroom, and I'll take you there later. But here is once again, the original flooring. The plan is to restore it rather than rip it out and put new things on because it's in good condition. We, of course, will have professionals come and take a look at it, but I plan to have it with like a lighter shade of original wood, something that we have like here, the color, because now it's like a grayish, greenish thing, but I want to have like in this color that's matching with the door frames. But yeah, let's go to the main bedroom. So this is the main bedroom, and once again, huge window. Probably a bed is gonna go here, one nightstand, another nightstand, and the floors are different here. They're just wooden planks. It's not original flooring, but it's either gonna be ripped off and see what's underneath, or it's gonna be restored depending on what the professionals say, what like their best thoughts are on that. But yeah, love the high ceilings, love the natural light. It's currently very cloudy, very gray outside because there's a storm, but it's just, I don't know, makes me happy to see that high up. And I'm just gonna scoot you a little bit right here and I'm gonna turn you around so you see. And this is the other side of the main bedroom. Whoops. As once again, production quality. These are also the original doors. They will just be stripped of paint and restored. And here's another plumbing. So this is going to be the ensuite bathroom. There's going to be a wall here built, and then the bathroom is going to consist of a bath, toilet, sink, and like vanity and storage. So the entrance to the bathroom is going to be right here from the bedroom, probably also a closet on this side. So we have some storage, maybe a cupboard or vanity also in that corner. So we have some, planning around and stuff like that. But that's kind of the main bedroom. And right off the entryway is where it's going to be like the storage and everything. And then you have the other side of the apartment. The other side of the apartment will be as a separate space. So we're going to use it either as an office or, having people over there have their own space to stay. It's just a lot of space already on this side for me and my boyfriend alone. And then this side is kind of like extra whenever we need space off or, you know, just, yeah, just extra space for anybody who needs it or needs to use it. And that's why there's going to be like two kitchens and everything. So you don't have any questions on that. But let's move into that side of the apartment. So here is a very dark and very ominous hallway, and this is one bathroom. And here is gonna be the entrance to this side of the apartment. It's closed off, but historically there's a door on the other side. It's just this wall needs to be taken, not the entire wall, just this part needs to be taken out. And then probably we have to move this wall further in so there's more space to turn around. But there's a bathroom and toilet here, and yeah, basically nothing besides this door other than, the electricity plugs. This is the bathroom. There's a sink, a vanity, a shower. It's like, I don't know, a shower they use. So it's like, it has all these massage heads. There's a toilet. And as I said, we have to probably move this a little bit further in so there's more space in the hallway. But there's even soap left over from previous tenants. I haven't actually opened this, and I'm scared if there's anything in it. Does it open? Should open. Oh, okay. I mean, there's like light switches and stuff like that, but good thing there wasn't anything more there because I would be scared. What is in here in these cupboards? We're discovering things together. So here is a fridge that the previous tenants left. It's fully functional. We're gonna keep it, probably just clean it up and that. And the kitchen part, the cabinets and everything is also we're keeping because we might paint it over or something, but it's very well saved. It has literally almost no signs of usage, fully functional. I don't see the point on throwing it out. But yeah, there's the exhaust for the cooking, and let me bring you closer so you can see the other side. So once again, completely original floors. We'll probably restore those. So here is the kitchen window, and we have two doors on my right, like one on my right, one on the left. So on the right, it's historically what's called a cooling chamber. This is what like people in the Soviet Union and previously used as oh my god. I don't think you heard that, but it was traffic. People use this instead of a fridge. They didn't have a fridge as fridge, but like a cool room in the building that was just for pantry reasons for storage, food, and stuff like that. So there's also a small window here. So we will take off this wall. So there's this huge space for a kitchen table and stuff like that. And then on the left, there is a boiler room. We don't know what this specifically was used for in this apartment, but different people used it either as another bathroom or something. But now legally, you're not allowed to have a door to a bathroom open to anything other than a bedroom or a hallway. So there can't be a bathroom that opens the door to a kitchen. Legally, that's not allowed. So we need to think of what we're doing. But the idea is to take down this wall and make it straight and do the kitchen in an L shape. So take out the kitchen from here and do it like on the quarter. I know it's very hard to visualize without having a plan, but I think I might insert a plan of the vision that I have in here. So I have drawn up in like a free, online tool.
So I'm adding the plan here, but as I mentioned in the beginning, it has changed. We had like 18 versions or something, so that's not what the actual situation is looking like right now. But I feel like it's gonna be fun to see the progression of our thoughts changing and our plans changing. So this was the initial plan that we went into the project with, but yeah, you'll see within the next episodes how we adapt it to what it is now.
So this is the cooling room. This literally just goes up and down. There's literally this much space, a window, and this is the view to like the actual room. This is my tripod, and I will show you because it's easier to do it with my hand. This is the boiler room. So this is also hopefully fully functional. We haven't tested it yet, but if this works, it's like a godsend because one new boiler is like 200 or 300 euros. So we will just save that. Once again, there were artists and stuff like that. So that's why there's so much on the walls. And yeah, so this wall will be taken out, put in as straight, and then the kitchen will be like this. And then this will also be a window that's in the kitchen. But basically, that's the room. Once again, historically, Kij. I know a lot of people would be like, oh my God, that looks like shit. Why would you buy something like that? But I see the potential of the space, and that's what made me fall in love. So, this once again will be taken out, this huge space. This is what the other side looks like, and potentially also this wall and this wall will be taken out. So, if you walk in the hallway, it's going to be like a straight entrance to the kitchen without doors and whatnot. And then here would probably be all the storage, and then the kitchen would go like that. I mean, once again, hard to visualize, but I will try to insert the plan and make it more understandable for you guys. But yes, let's go to, I think, the last two rooms of the apartment. So this door right off the kitchen is the toilet. So it's literally just a toilet. The idea here is not to have a toilet, but a washing machine. Once again, washing machine, dryer, or maybe a toilet. We haven't decided yet, but the space is definitely keeping, because if there's plumbing, I don't see the point of closing it off. But yeah, that's nothing more to say about that. And then the last room is this one. Also, fun little touch is probably there was a cat or something. So I hope it wasn't a mouse. So there was a little hole for the pet, or maybe a very tiny dog. If you can see, that's probably how they moved without the owners needing to open the door. But this is the last room. So this will be also a bedroom or an office. This is what it looks like all around. And maybe there's also going to be a walk-in closet here. So putting walls like this and then entering it, and then you would have all of that space in there. Also probably in the future, not the first priority, but love the space. Once again, original floors, they're all covered with spray paint, but you can clean it off, sand it off. And then this is the only window that has a crack, so this window will probably need to be replaced. Not probably, definitely will need to be replaced. But yeah, that's kind of how this room looks like. So that's the tour of the place. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. How, if you see the vision, don't be mean, because if you're gonna be mean, I'm gonna lock you. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm excited. I'm very excited to come here and live here and come, like, see the vision come to life. And of course, it's going to take money, effort, time, but there's a lot of things that I'm excited to do myself with my boyfriend, also like painting the doors and stripping them, and I don't know, maybe painting also all the things, cleaning the windows and stuff like that. The brunt of the work will of course be done by professionals, but still I feel like also picking out all of the colors and furniture and the interior stuff is gonna be very fun. But I'll keep you updated on progress. But yes, that's all from my side today. I will do any updates once I have them. The next steps are waiting for the approved plan from the architect. We did have one person come in, measure everything, then drawing out the official plan, and then all the steps from there will be taken. I'll update you. There's electricity, plumbing, internet, windows, heating, wall situations, and all of that. And yeah, I mean, I don't have an estimate date on when it's all going to be finished or when I can move in. I don't have an estimation of how much it's going to cost. I mean, approximately I do, but they always say to expect more. But that's all for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave comments down below about what you think, your suggestions. I don't know, anything you want to ask me, want to know, any suggestions for future renovation parts you would be more interested in. But thank you so much. Please like, subscribe. I wish you all a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.